getting
There's someone else there.
Yo, my voice was kind of whack back in 2016, huh? Anyways, welcome back to UHC Stories. Been a while. I know. I haven't really played much UHC this year, even recorded rounds. But that's besides the point. I was digging through some old hard drive footage recently, and I just so happened to find an old game from 2016. Not just any game of UHC, though. My UHC Kill Record game. Now, I've already uploaded the footage of this game back in 2016 as a normal UHC highlights, so it might look familiar to you. But I always felt that a 5-minute highlight reel of how myself and Coolest got 26 combined kills didn't really tell the full story. So when I rediscovered this footage on my hard drive, I knew that I had an opportunity to remedy that. This is the full story of how I got my UHC Kill Record. The 2016 UHC landscape was quite different than it is today. I remember it as a transitional period between modern-day UHC and the old nostalgic days people remember through rose-tinted glasses. Strategies were beginning to develop to the faster pace. Fishing rods were not nearly as frowned upon at this point. But it wasn't as modern or optimized as it is current day. This game was a teams of 2 cut-clean game on Buttcraft. Yeah, 2016 UHC really was a different time. That being said, myself and Coolest took no time to waste getting started. Coolest went off to a desert temple, which unfortunately he was not able to loot due to another player. Meanwhile, I went off to try and find other structures, but instead just got a load of sugarcane. I ended up heading down to a cave pretty fast and found some convenient iron ore to make an iron pickaxe before I even had full stone tools. With 2 pieces of starter steak, I decided to keep going deeper down this cave, and quickly wound up in a diamond level ravine just over 5 minutes into the game. While the ravine didn't have much, a connecting cave led me to a mine shaft at diamond level. My greedy strategy of gathering no food before going caving was going to pay off as I can explore to find a minecart chest with bread. But not before I found an 8 vein of diamonds 8 minutes into the game. Oh, and then 4 more literally seconds later. Like, literally less than 10 seconds later. And maybe 30 seconds later, I got another vein of 4 diamonds. So, things were off to a fantastic start for me. Enough diamonds for enchants and some armor, some string for bows, a handful of gold, and PvP wasn't even on yet. I crafted the diamond pickaxe to get obsidian for an enchant table, while Coolest finally went down caving. While I was getting the important resources, Coolest was focused on annihilating the local bunny population for rabbit hide, and eventually crafting it into leather. I found 4 more diamonds, giving me a total of 20. Coolest found 2 diamonds in his cave, which let me make 3/4 diamond armor and still have 2 to spare for enchants. We determined that this was enough to go up to surface and do some early hunting with our crazy gear. As I head up to surface, I spot someone in my cave, Mr. Turn. However, I quickly lost track of him and decided not to risk it. We met together at the original lava ravine that I found and got enchanted. Coolest let me keep all of the diamond armor for myself, refusing to accept an offering of even just the helmet.
No, I want to give you at least 1 piece.
No, keep it, just.
Take the helmet,
No, I don't want the helmet, no.
I then mined some coal for experience to make a power 3 bow and was ready to go fight. On my way up, I found a cobblestone pillar up to the surface, presumably Mr. Turn's escape pillar. We surfaced, got a few apples, made them into golden apples, and then began our journey to 0-0 with no idea what was about to happen. We made a small pit stop on a mountain so I could make a sharp 2 sword, and then spotted an unenchanted team in the distance, none other than Mr. Turn. We pursued the unenchanted team, but then Kua spotted Ion J from below, pillaring us. I waited for him to surface and backstabbed him into the lake. He attempted to dig down, but we were able to kill him and get his half-diamond armor for Kulas.
Got him.
Dead.
Nice.
Moments later, I turn around and find Bliv in 3/4 unenchanted diamond armor. Coolest and I pounce on the opportunity and land shot after shot after shot, killing him for his diamond armor and an additional 7 golden apples. But again, with little time to rest, I spot the black team looting Ion J's corpse in the lake. We pursue the 2 unenchanted players and their fate is sealed with our bows.
Got him.
What the heck? The other guys.
Gotta make sure there's no one behind us.
The park
Some gold
MC.
here.
I've almost killed the park MC.
Got him.
He's dead.
Nice.
Oh my god. What the heck? We're not even at 0-0.
All of a sudden, we had 4 kills combined, taking next to no damage. I had taken no damage from the encounter, and Coolest had only gotten hit once. We finally had a moment to rest, and split our healing and craft some golden heads. But it was only a brief moment to rest, as we found Fire Factor, Ion J's teammate, in the birch forest. He had seemingly given up on the game and let us kill him for free. Feels bad, man.
Is it no fire weapons?
It is. They didn't say it close enough.
Okay.
He just wasn't fighting back.
Yeah, I feel bad.
After getting 5 kills 400 blocks out from 0-0 in just a couple of minutes, we finally made our way to the center of the map. We spotted a bunch of sky towers at 0-0 and cautiously approached from the forest. When we walked into the cleared opening at 0-0, we spotted a team on the mountain, before I check my F5 and spot another team from behind. I make the call to turn around and shoot after Hazard. We chase for a while before the fight stalls on a tree-covered hill. Fights are happening literally everywhere on the mountains. We end up chasing after GPS for a bit before we mine a Mutant Thunder on another mountain, and then turn around to see 2 teams fighting, including Hazard from earlier. We head back down to the clearing at 0-0 and find someone alone. I backstab Johnny and melee him to death, gaining 18 gold to make 2 more golden heads.
I'm not with you, by the way.
I killed him. Yeah, I killed him.
Next, we head towards the swamp and find 2 teams fighting, and decided to clean the fight. We shoot after the purple team, letting solo GPS get away. Coolest lands a crazy long shot on one purple team member, and then lands 1 more shot to kill Astro Jumper. While Coolest was styling on them, I decided to push after GPS and try to kill him, as we let him run away on just 2%. However, Mutant Thunder lands the killing blow from the mountaintop. I'm able to get the loot from his kill and return back to Coolest as night falls. Coolest spots another team, the Cyan Bold team. Captain Slugger gets isolated from his teammate, and I land multiple shots on him as he gets stuck at the river's edge. He manages to run into the plains for a moment, but then gets on the same tree-covered hill from earlier. He heals all of our damage up, and we decide that it isn't worth the risk to fight him on it. For the 3rd time this game, we find Hazard's team on the mountain. We chase them into the plains and take a momentary long-range duel. But then Captain Slugger comes back for revenge. He backstabs Coolest, then I accidentally limp an arrow into him, before we spot JWB on the other river. Together, Coolest and I pin him down with arrows, and I land the final blow.
Shot him.
Watch your back. Alright, you're not gonna back.
Shot him. Shot him. He's
Nice. Oh. No, he's gonna.
No, X Potatoes.
Right there. He's
Yeah.
gonna go for the healing.
His teammate, X Potato, climbs the mountain and grabs the loot before we're able to. So, we decide to push after him, and I land shot after shot after shot after shot, and eventually, the final blow.
Shot him. Shot him.
Gosh.
Shot him.
Gosh. We're the worst at this.
Shot him.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Oh my
dude.
goodness.
As the sun rises before meetup, we spot a team in the opening and go after the kill. Tied YT and shot them, run towards the forest. After debating our next move, we head back to the mountain and spot 2 other teams fighting. Coolest goes after the lime team while I make a risky play and backstab the italic red team of Block Lights and Yeah Dude. Coolest kills the gaming Indian and I shoot down Yeah Dude.
I'm 2v1ing right now.
Jake.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude's
there's-
almost dead.
There's 2 teams fighting right here.
I killed Yeah, dude. Coolest, watch out.
Block Lights runs down the mountain, leaving Greasy AF ours for the taking, and I land the killing blow.
Is it 1 heart? It's dead.
Nice.
I head back to Yeah Dude's loot pile and pick up 4 more golden apples and a player head, while Coolest shoots down drinkable mangoes in the plains. After killing 14 players, I had gained enough experience levels to combine my 2 power 3 bows into a power 4. But somehow we had still yet to get myself diamond pants to complete my full set of diamond armor. A few moments later, Block Lights comes back into our view briefly before walling on the mountain. Coolest goes on a wide flank, leaving me vulnerable for just a moment. I bow spam him back before we enter melee combat, where we almost get rolled.
I'm behind him.
Up, dude. Oh.
Oh god, I'm low.
But we come out on top.
He's dead.
Nice.
Okay.
Golden head.
From his loot pile, we pick up his sharpness 4 diamond sword, explaining how he did so much damage to the both of us. Back into the plains, we find a dangerous team of 2 players, Librado and Libradu. Probably an alt of someone I can't remember because I'm making this more than 5 years after it happened. We engage in a bow fight, but they run towards the tallest mountain, so we let them be. Moments later, we spot the green bold team, but as we chase, they separate. So we push after Parkita. Teammate Milisaru surprises me and shoots from behind, so I turn around to take the duel.
Behind from his teammate.
You take the teammate, I'll take Parkita.
Yeah.
In a dying breath, he aggro pearls on me, and I kill him.
He pearled to me. I killed him.
Finally, with that kill, I have obtained full diamond armor. After sorting through Milisaru's loot, we spot lone teammate Parkita in the distance, and choose to finish what we started. He ran towards a mountain and we pinned him down with arrow after arrow, barely reaching the peak before dying.
Shot him.
Found him.
Got him. Dead.
What nice. Oh my god.
Having taken us around 400 blocks out from 0-0, we returned back to the center of the map in search of more players to kill. It was at this point that we questioned if we can hit the grand 25 combined kills.
Let's see.
If we can get combined 25, can we do it?
Maybe.
With players dwindling, the chaos of this game had certainly died down, but we were not done. We spotted a fight on a distant mountain and make our way over. As we approach, we find Librado and Libridu again, shooting from the plains, but we end up backstabbing Magby6 and pin him against the shrinking border.
I land.
And border shrinking.
Oh yeah. Shot him.
He's
got-
taking border damage.
No, well,
Oh,
we
nice.
can't get his stuff because it's out
Can't
of
get his
border.
stuff, but still.
Librado comes in from behind, but Coolest lands a combo, sending him into my hands where I pursue and shoot him down the mountain to his death.
On his teammate. Do you think you can take him right now?
Librado's healing. I hit Librado. Took fall damage. 11. 6 dead.
Nice.
I return to Coolest, who kept Libridu and Choi Boy at bay, before Choi Boy buries himself in cobblestone and burns himself in his loot with the lava. With the border to our back, we wrap around the central mountain, where we find the orange team in a fort. They run down the mountain and I quarter one of them before they're fully able to escape, but they end up digging into the mountain. Not taking any chances, I run away towards the plains while Coolest keeps the height advantage on the mountain, getting them to run out. They end up backing away into the forest, intimidated by our aggression. With the border shrunk, Mutant Thunder can no longer take cover on the tall mountain, so we finally get a chance to take a fight with them on even ground. Coolest and I handle both of them swiftly.
Got it.
He's just trying to rush you.
Got it. Get him.
Nice.
Dead.
Sorry, it's kind of still.
They're on the mountain.
Shot them and Tide YT make an attempt at cleaning, but we turn around faster than they can approach us, forcing them to run back towards the mountain. We pin down Tide with arrow after arrow as he attempts to climb the mountain, to no avail.
I shot Tide a bunch.
Got tied. Tide's on 12. Got tied.
Shot Tide.
Got
Nice.
Tide.
Good job.
We spot the orange team again and run them down the mountain, eventually forcing them into the forest where we engage in melee. I take down Extreme HD, but Shot Them makes a comeback and steals our kill on MVX. I pursue Shot Them, who was on low health, while Coolest manhandles the only other remaining team of Catbird and Odin. With those kills, only one enemy player remained.
Hope he doesn't lob a suicide.
Yeah.
I think
He's
two other
still
people this
learning.
game.
That's it. He's dead.
Nice.
GG. Wow.
That was not expected, but yeah, we wanted 26 kills.
And that is how I tied my UHC kill record. I know, I said in the beginning this was how I got my UHC kill record. Technically, it's not a new kill record. I got 15 kills in one other game back in 2015. Made highlights of that game too. But this is the one that I remember more so.
Like that was
Once we got to
that was a
zero.
raw snowball. We never went caving.
Besides the beginning.
Yeah.
15 kills is still my kill record to this day. And even if it's a tie, it's the more recent one and the one I remember much more fondly. In the 5 years since, I've only come close once, being in Pathfinder Season 13 of all places. And that was still 4 kills off of my personal record. This is a story I felt needed to be shared, but for years I didn't know how. UHC Highlights number 107, Overkill. It was awesome, but it didn't capture the full essence of how crazy this game was. With the start of my UHC Stories series last year, and with rediscovering the footage a few weeks ago, the stars aligned and the light bulb turned on in my head. I hope you enjoyed this throwback trip to 2016, and when I was actually good at the game, because sure as hell I'm never performing anything like that ever again. Thanks for watching.